Okay, thank you so much. So, hi, I'm Yana Berkovich. I'm a PM for instructor-led training in Power Platform in Microsoft. And before that, I was a data platform MVP for about 3 years. And shout out to all the MVPs out there. It's the most fun to working with you. I have a very active Twitter and LinkedIn account, so everybody's welcome to join and ask any questions that you want. Sometimes it takes me a little longer than it used to answer, but all is well, and I hope to talk to all of you soon. So, what am I doing actually in Microsoft? And this is a very important thing. I am creating the instructor-led training for all the Power Platform, not just Power BI. And the instructor-led training, that means that you can download the training and train your attendees if you are a partner, an MVP, user group lead, or even if you are in organization and your people need some training in Power BI or other fields. You can download the content from the PBI training, the first link up here, and train. If you need the basic training in dashboard in a day for the basic Power BI, please go to aka.ms diad and register through next diad to the next Power BI in a day, dashboard in a day session that one of the partners is delivering. Those are great programs, and we are building the content together. And I really hope to see lots and lots of attendee feedback, because this is how we know how to improve the content. The page is also built from the Power BI courses there. So we have dashboard in a day, advanced visualization, data modeling and shaping, DAX in a day is going to come very, very soon. Dev in a day, great course that is really underutilized, and admin in a day. So go ahead and go for it. You can add your trainings that are not DIA dashboard in a day or IADAP in a day in the Explore App Source solution for Power BI. So if you are a partner, you can upload your training there in App Source solution, and I encourage you to do so, because this adds publications, adds users, and those are paid trainings with the free content that we supply to you. So all the reasons in the world to do that. Now that we have finished the promotion part, let's start with yes, 2 minutes, great. With what is anomaly detection and why we need it. So anomaly detection is one of the AI and the machine learning capabilities that Power BI is gradually adopting more and more of them for the past few years. So it is a technique, one amongst many, used to identify rare items, events, observations which raise suspicions, which raise some kind of a question. This means we have a problem. What can be a problem? Flights that are delayed too many times, so maybe something's wrong in the specific airport. Identity theft, the person that goes through the border more than one time in one day, something is wrong there, might be wrong. Of course, we all know the shopping cards and the credit cards fraud that anomaly detection allows us to resolve. For example, it would be extremely unlikely that I will spend $30,000 in my credit card, and probably my credit card company will pick it up because of the anomaly detection and tell me that what were you thinking? So that probably means that my card was stolen. Additionally, after exploring the problem to predict better results, when we're using predictive analytics, we might get those anomaly and basically remove them from the dataset. It's just one of the techniques, or handle them with some sophisticated, more or less mathematical functions that we cannot explore in 10 minutes, unfortunately. And this is another thing that anomaly detection is used. But today we are going to explore anomaly detection, how to do it in Power BI, and it is very easy, and also how to get insights and the next steps about it. All right. So first of all, if it is a fantastic beast as an anomaly detection, where can we find it? It is a preview feature, so activation is necessary in the preview. Please download the latest Power BI desktop. Do not use the previous month's version. And in your file and features, please, in the preview features, please enable this feature. And also, it's currently effective only for one data line or a data model. So we will explore this again in this dataset itself. Once you have created your line chart, you can actually go to this little looking glass, and there where you would normally create forecast, you can also create anomaly detection instead. So this is where you can find it on a preview features enabled one. And second thing, on the visual itself, go to the little looking glass of the data after adding the data, which will be one series only. So anomaly detection example, revenue over time. What happens here? This is a recording that was also placed in the Power BI blog, so go explore it. Revenue over time here from August 2019 to December 2019. And once the revenue over time line chart was created, there we can see that around September there is an anomaly that we can detect even without Power BI, but now it detects automatically those anomalies, tells us all about those two specific points in time. And the Power BI finds also the range of the anomaly, which is kind of reminds the same thing it does for the prediction range in the future. And that's basically how you add the anomaly detection. You can, of course, configure and change all the configuration behind those data points and the range. Now, what else we can do to enable the data-driven decision support? Now starts the interesting parts. After we have detected the anomaly, those two little points, we can add many things around them. We can explore those anomalies. We can add additional graphs for those specific points and the data set and explore it. We can explore the strength. We can explore the accuracy. We can also have all the possible explanations similar to the functionality that we'll receive in Q&A. And of course, we can explore more with smart narratives. We can add smart narratives to this in order for Power BI to explain out of the box what exactly happened behind the scene. The next thing will be explore more with the Q&A settings, set the Q&A to acknowledge already the anomalies that were detected and give them the right naming conventions and so on, because we might have those anomalies ignored before that, while after the detection, we are already clear on the data that needs to be changed. And explore more with key influencers. We have an anomaly. So what had influenced this anomaly? Maybe in this example, we have got the sales and the revenue. So a revenue over time. So what is maybe it's by manufacturer, maybe it is the geographical, maybe it's seasonality and other things that we can explore using the key influencers, adding the right column into the influencers table. Now, before we go to the let's go to Power BI desktop itself, because I was telling you everything that was written in the blog, and let's explore this example ourselves. So what have we created here? This is a report that comes from Dashboard in a Day. This is the report that, by the way, whoever is not familiar with, you are creating during the Dashboard in a Day, and we are using it in other trainings as well. And we are using here the market analysis for Van Artsel. It's an imaginary manufacturer. So what have I done here? I have created a revenue by year line chart by adding the date axis and by adding the values, the revenue value. And in here, we are going to add the anomaly detection together. Now, all can see that this is a little anomaly right here in the 2012 revenue. So we are going right here, find anomalies, and please find the anomaly like you did 5 minutes ago. Yay, we did it. We found the anomalies. So what else we can do? We can increase or decrease the sensitivity. This is 70% sensitivity. We can increase the sensitivity and decrease the sensitivity to anomalies. If we had another outlier like this that was a little less in 91% sensitivity, it would be flagged as well. But right now, this is the highest anomaly here. We can also add field to explain it by. So this kind of connects the dots of, for example, like we said, manufacturer and so on. We can also do fun graphical facts. So, for example, we can make it a square, we can make it bigger, and even we can change the anomaly color. So let's do pink because it's salmon pink and it's a pretty color. Also, we can have the range style. Except for the anomaly, we have also the range that the anomaly is active on. So we can change it to line and play with it as well. and with that as well. And of course, it behaves just like every graph. So we can see that this anomaly, we can see when things have happened by revenue by country and revenue by manufacturer. And this is how you get to that way of possible explanations. So for here, we couldn't find any explanations, but there are, of course, data set that you can find the explanations in much more accuracy. So another thing that I wanted to add here is the smart narratives. So now it is creating the narrative behind the graph and behind the anomaly. So here it has highest revenue was higher than Mexico. So US was higher than Mexico by all that. And they try to explain it using the smart narratives. Of course, Q&As can edit from here and explore it more with the key influencers to detect why was there such a high anomaly right here. And so that was 10 minutes about anomaly detection. And please use those useful links from docs and from Power BI in order to create your first anomaly detection prediction. Okay, now I am open to questions.